And today we're going to talk about how to get on a high brand PR list. As head of PR at Party Pieces, I used to spend a lot of my time sifting through requests from wannabe influencers and bloggers. I would receive literally hundreds of pitches every single week from bloggers and people who were just dying to get on our PR list. And it was my job to pick out the really good ones and to disregard the rest. Yet there are some I would have considered had they ticked a few very essential boxes, and if they'd taken the time to make a good impression. Many ended up just being deleted because they didn't match a fairly simple criteria. For our multi-million-pound business at Party Pieces, getting the right bloggers with the right cue and synergy was essential. It was a big part of our marketing campaigns every year. So today I'm going to share with you what I look out for when I take on a blogger for my PR list, and also my tips of how to avoid the spam folder. Okay, let's get started. Only pitch to people who you know are not going to refuse you. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that you need to pitch to brands that you just know you have synergy with, and there is no chance they're ever going to turn you down. Only pitch when you know that your pitch is absolute A class. And by that, I mean run it through past a few good friends and some colleagues to make sure that it is absolutely perfect. Take your time to craft your pitch. Don't bang it out in the first draft and send it off and keep your fingers crossed. Pitch to as many people as you can and cast your net wide. If you do get rejected, don't take it personally. PRs are only doing their job. And spell out your message quite clearly. PRs are often very busy people and they don't have a great deal of time. And they certainly don't want to spend half an hour any longer than they have to trying to figure out what your pitch is all about. Get your message right to your own audience. PRs are going to want to have a look at the way that you communicate with your audience and how they engage with you. Make sure you are on brand with the brands that you are pitching to. Take some time to make your Instagram profile very clean. Make it look professional and follow some sort of colour, style, and make sure that it is completely in sync right the way through all your posts and your own branding. When choosing your colour palette and your theme for your own brand, consider who you are going to pitch to. Party Pieces, where I was head of PR, is a very highly visual, very lifestyle orientated brand. When I was looking for bloggers to join our PR list, I would be looking for bloggers and influencers who had the same strong lifestyle theme running through their own brand as well. PR lists are created very carefully. Each blogger and influencer is considered not just for their Instagram following, but for their overall social media presence. Make sure all your profiles are in sync. Make sure that you have your own style, branding and colour scheme matching throughout. And this needs to be the same on your personal profiles as well. Trust me, PRs are going to be looking at all your profiles and not just your Instagram account. Make sure everything looks professional, but most importantly, make it look as though that you take your presence very seriously on social media. PRs will be looking to see if you engage with your audience and you have consistent engagement in your posts right the way through. This is vital. No one wants to collab with a blogger who gets a few likes on their post and nothing else. And above all, go for it. PRs really don't want to be spending their time creating content for their employer, their boss or their client. They really want somebody else to be doing it for them. And getting someone very clever and very creative to do that job for them is a mountain of work off their shoulders. So don't feel that you can't pitch to a brand, just go for it. And I'll see you in the next video for some more tips and tricks of how to win in the world of public relations. So I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button as well. Bye for now.